Greetings, warlocks, hunters, titans, and all the ships at sea. You guys are impressed. I still remember that. It is Happy Hour from the Tower, and I am your host, T. Morris.
Watch out, he's got a sword.
Yep. And now he's having a nap. And now he's having a nap. And good night, rest. And I always get a little chill when I listen to that. And sitting over to my left,
I'm Nick Kellen.
I got a cannon.
I got a rock.
That also doesn't get old. And sitting across from me,
I'm Brandon Kelly.
this one's for you. You're welcome. And then finally, all the way from the Carolinas,
Ronald Dauphin.
No, can't quick escape anymore.
Yeah, no montage for you, bitch.
Wow! So, if you're wondering what's up with Ron's shirt, Ron does have a Sentry shirt on the way. It apparently did not pass quality control, so he's having a stand-in. But yes, we all are showing off our Gambit Prime wear. And man, these are nice jerseys. Yes, Ron, how do you think of the quality of your jersey? What do you think of the quality of your jersey, Ron?
It's supple like paper.
Oh, it's great, man. It's great.
I think this is the same material that makes American currency.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
cool.
sure they do. So before we jump into everything,
Before we jump into anything,
Before
let me
we
just say, if my wife is watching the stream, she has told me for 8 days now, 8 days, not to sing any Sweeney Todd songs because they're all stuck in all of our heads.
Oh, yeah.
well, then she's gonna hate this.
Customer! What you rush, what you hurry? You gave me such a fright. I think
Okay,
it was the
so
ghost
there's a
town.
reason why I'm playing this stuff. As you know, chat, many of the reason why we are
Sweeney's got a pie shop.
Mrs. Mooney's got a pie shop. So basically, chat, what's going on?
Oh God, this is gonna be horrible. This episode's gonna be bonkers.
No, it is going to be bonkers. But one of the reasons why we are late, I set up these drop-ins and everything. Dude, your school did frickin' Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd. Your school did Sweeney
We
Todd.
did.
And so
You tell what voice part I am.
and yes. Now
Basement.
I almost played the clip, play the clip where you hear this guy go into his base where he goes, "He trod a path that few have trod."
Oh, yeah.
Did Sweeney? And I was like, I wonder if that's Brandon. But
It wasn't.
well, so let me back up,
I
chat.
read the original 1856 short serial Penny Dreadful
Yeah.
of Sweeney Todd. Like on the train, it was really crazy.
I see and raise. I studied for an entire semester Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber Fleet Street at one time, and I know it's somewhere in this house. I had the complete score. And I sang Not While I'm Around as my final for musical theater, which was taught by a lady who had just come off the West End playing Mrs. Lovett.
Oh man!
Okay?
All right, you.
Wow.
So when I went to see your show, I'm just like, I have seen professional companies screw this up.
You have sailed the world and seen its wonders.
and I'm telling you, man, your school, that was ambitious as F.
It was
And-
8 weeks of rehearsal.
And what you guys pulled off in 8 weeks, I've seen professional companies try to pull off with longer periods of time and a much bigger budget, and it didn't come close to what you guys did.
There's a lot of tough numbers in there.
So,
Yeah.
so before we get into the game chat, before we get into
Right.
Destiny,
Hello, by the way, hello Twitch Dad.
yeah, and hello to you, Nicholas. So Brandon, I want to hear what was the experience of doing Sweeney Todd?
Well, I didn't audition,
Right,
which was the weird thing because that's...
you got drafted.
Yeah, I did get drafted.
Sucker.
I did.
Nerd Girl just asked, "Isn't Angela Lansbury the best ever?" I mean, that was the thing. I was a fan of Angela Lansbury before Murder, She Wrote because of Sweeney Todd. She almost didn't take the part, but that's for another discussion.
I love
for
that
another
your
time.
cat knows that.
Yeah.
The original cast is Sweeney Todd.
Oh yeah. So
Our chat. Sorry.
So you basically
So I
basically
stayed
got
after to school one day because I didn't want to ride the bus home.
right.
And then I went to the choir room where they were having rehearsal, and I asked if I could watch. And then I was told, you can come in if you sing.
And that's how I met your grandmother.
And that's how I met your mother.
Yeah. So after that, they were my teacher that was there was just like,
Right.
yeah. So you do you want to do this? And with that teacher, I can never say no.
There we go.
The younger or
So-
the older one?
The older one.
So
By the way, the same teacher who conducted the onstage orchestra during the show.
which was
Oh,
which
yeah.
again astounding, absolutely
Ridiculous.
The whole,
Take stones.
oh yeah,
I'll tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, sitting at the fourth performance.
Yeah.
I was further stage left. I didn't realize how busy the harp player is.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Ridiculous
Non-stop.
the entire time.
So again, so Brandon, as a musician, have you experienced anything like Sondheim before?
You mean complicated? And just hard to follow?
Some of the stuff that you were doing in All County was
Close.
but not as a whole.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
one
the-
number here or there. Not here's the theme, and I'm going to introduce it 14 different
Yeah.
ways.
Well, I
With
mean-
one word
well, I mean-
changed each time.
Yeah. I mean, the song, well, I mean, from personal memory, not while I'm around, nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around, and then I have to go, but in time. I'm not warmed up, but, I had to get up there.
The kid, the other
the-
Tobias,
yes.
the one that you didn't see.
The one I didn't see?
Man, that's
Oh, yeah.
his wheelhouse.
Wow.
So good. 'Cause
Nice.
He pulls it way back and does
Yeah.
the falsetto the first time, and then the second time just
You gotta belt it. You gotta belt it.
just crushes
I
it.
love Not While I'm Around. Sweeney Todd, hands down, is probably my favorite
Oh,
of
yeah.
any musical period.
A Little Priest
And
is still my favorite number. That
it's well, that's what I wanted to tell you. And
that's
please,
a long number.
Oh, yeah.
feel free to pass this along. When we were driving from here to Crownsville, Maryland for the Renaissance Fair the next day,
Mm-hmm.
Pip and I listened all the way up the original Sweeney Todd with Len Carolou
Oh, yeah.
and Angela Lansbury.
I can't blame you.
And it's just but I wanted to say, really, you knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I have a bunch of new random friends from that.
I-
People I never
So
thought
do
I'd
I.
associate with.
yeah, now I know everybody. Who
It's
was
very
Oh, yeah.
cool. It's very cool.
Right.
All right.
We'll do random things like I'll just text them in all caps. Think of the customers. just stuff like that all week.
So now let's get into now. Unfortunately, for those of you just popping into
Play
stream,
the game.
if you think
Who said a dickle?
yeah, if you think that this is a musical theater podcast,
You're welcome. Shut up.
not the
Okay,
case.
all
This
right,
is in
all
fact
right,
this
rein
is
it
in
in.
fact this is in fact Happy Hour from the Tower. We are launching today the game to give charity that we've got going on right now with Bungie, and I there's something about that skull. Pip could not stop touching that skull. I call that skull twitchy, just so you know. But
I introduced you to Lenny. Lenny was my shrunken head on my costume last week.
but
I thought it was Benny.
but the
It was Benny.
It was Benny,
Crap.
yeah.
so
I'll edit that. I'll fix it in post.
Game to Give is the charity that Bungie is doing with the Children's Miracle Network, and if you want to donate for the team for Happy Hour from the Tower, you can go to twitch.tv/TheTmonster, and you'll scroll down to the panel. There is a panel on my Twitch page which will give you the access to donate and all that stuff. So you can go ahead and do that. Feel free to do that during the stream. We are keeping track, and we are taking a look at what's happening there.
I can now do that because my credit card was fixed.
Huzzah!
Nothing like sitting on the couch and getting a pop notice that said, "Did you just spend $415 at this Russian travel site?" No.
Nope. Oh, that sucks. So let's go on ahead and let's jump into it. We have had a busy October.
Oh, yeah.
We have had a busy October. What with all the traveling that I've done, the traveling that Nick's done, Brandon, all the singing Brandon's done. I'm amazed you still have a voice.
So am I.
But we're
That just means I can hit lower notes.
there we go. So we're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna turn the conversation over to Coach, because this is the first show we've been able to do since the Shadowkeep launch.
Yep.
So Obi.
Oh,
What have you been up
turn
to?
it over to me.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
No. We're not. We can't do that. We
No,
can't.
no.
We can't go that long. I'm going to turn it over to you. We're gonna knock it out first with you, Obi. I want to hear your thoughts on your Shadowkeep experience. I'll cut you off when you're done.
You'll cut me off. You'll start playing some stage music. Let me know my.
Exactly.
Twitch Dad's gonna ground you.
It's been fun. It's been a fun journey so far. As always, I wish there was more cinematics to the story, but they warned us ahead of time. But there's a lot of story there. You just have to spend the time listening to the characters talk to you as you walk around and interact with them during whatever portions of whatever quest you're working on. Really got a kick out of getting the new bow. I love that bow.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you talking about
Very satisfying.
Leviathans?
Yeah, Leviathan's Breath.
Leviathan's Breath.
There's nothing more satisfying in the game than playing Gambit Prime, having an invader come in as a hunter in there, and they go full super, and you're like, oh, hi there.
Wait. Did it sound anything like this, Obi?
Watch out, he's got a sword.
Yep. And now he's having a nap. And he's having a nap. Is it anything like that?
I would still prefer the
I'm
no
gonna say
montage
yes.
for you one.
What was that?
That was cool.
The no montage for
Yes,
you one.
I can't hear the dropping, so I'm going to say
right.
yes.
Okay, just say yes. Just say yes, and we're good.
He can't hear me either.
And so that's been great. It's a little easy leveling up through the season ranks if you are doing that. It's not hard at all. Just buy bounties constantly, turn them in.
Right.
But otherwise, it's good. I haven't tried PvP competitive yet. I haven't gotten there yet, but that's next. Right now, I'm just working towards the seal that's only available during the season of the Undying. So I'm working on that seal.
So, okay. So what? So overall, you have been very, very happy with the Shadowkeep experience.
And I am quite happy. I'm at that point though where during a weekly reset, there's like 2 things to do until I get into raiding, and then it's a little dull. I'll be honest. For content, things to do that are different, that they give you something rewarding to progress yourself if you're on a power level hunt. But overall, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with the story, especially with Eris this week.
All right.
Eris or Ikora?
Eris or Ikora. Well said, Brandon. So, Brandon, why don't we lean in with you? What have been your thoughts on Shadowkeep?
The Vex.
Oh, that's right.
The Vex.
The Vex. You're all about the Vex.
Vex
That's right.
on the field. Dude, the day the raid launched, I knew it was going to be my favorite raid. And I can tell you now, I've done one encounter, which was the last one, and it is my favorite raid.
Wow.
But as soon as it launched, so did the Vex Offensive, which was the most fun thing I've done in Shadowkeep so far.
Has been a blast.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been a blast,
I'm
yeah.
so excited to see what happens with Ikora, and the dungeon launches on Tuesday, and so does Festival of the Lost, which I hope are connected somehow. But yeah, I'm also going for Undying, which takes the Collections badge, meaning I need to go get the 3 Ritual/Pinnacle weapons of the season.
Right.
I hate that freaking Crucible quest. Ranting's throwing knife is not worth it. It's the greatest name.
Oh, really, guys? I know.
Yeah. Ranting's throwing knife is the best name for any Pinnacle weapon. But yeah, I'm making progress towards that. I hate Crucible still.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Okay.
It's better.
It's better.
But could still be better.
Right. I hear you. I hear you.
And it's filled with scout rifles at the moment.
Yes, it is.
But they brought back Widows and Twilight Gap.
They did.
And I love those maps.
Yeah. There is that. You got that. So they got that going for you, which is
and we've
nice.
had one Iron Banner. There's been the Vex Offensive, which is just basically Vex Menagerie.
Right.
And it's I don't think there's a content drought. You just have to know what you're going for.
Right. It's funny both you and Obi should mention the badges and going for it's Undying, right?
Yeah.
It's Undying.
And the end of the season reward is going to be the Undying Mind.
After the last grind for the Moment of Triumph seal, I just said I think I need to take a break because I was seeing myself get some tunnel vision.
Well, a lot of the Undying ones you'll get on your own.
Yeah.
Because it's really just do Vex Offensive and then get kills on the moon with certain abilities.
I could do that because I've been having a blast with the Vex Offensive. But
until you get to the collections and then
Right.
the one that's defeat the Undying Mind 3 times, which we don't know what that is yet.
Right.
Because that's what Ikora is building up to.
Right.
I'm very excited to kill another Vex Mind.
So I'm gonna wait to talk about that in a second. Now, Nick, this has been pretty challenging for you because since October 1st, you have been pretty much on the road, which is one of the reasons why we weren't able to meet. So what about you? Have you had a chance to not necessarily get caught up, but just even get deep into Shadowkeep? Because I know that you ran with me and Steve the Blind Gamer Sailor over at youtube.com/snowball. But I know that you ran with me and Steve. I've isolated that great clip where Steve and I are like screaming like banshees, and you're just like, I love this. So what have been your thoughts on Shadowkeep?
So I have to make an announcement, and
Here we go.
It may bring the entire podcast to a shutdown.
This isn't anything about having to make sure your Christmas lights are still up, right?
No.
Okay, thank God for that.
Nope.
If they are, though.
Yeah, they
Take
are.
them down.
They're Halloween lights right
Yes.
now. So what is it? What is it?
I have a hunter.
No.
Danger zone!
What?
What's
is
worse
this?
is he enjoys playing the hunter.
Oh my God.
And if this information ever becomes a problem, I will hold you personally responsible.
So you're actually feeling the taste of what it's like to be a hunter.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay. I'm listening.
Oh, I thought Obi was jumping
No,
in.
Obi can only hear T.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to ask, are you playing the hunter like a hunter, or are you playing the hunter like a titan without it?
So let me tell you
I'm beautiful. I'm a hunter. I'm beautiful.
Yes. Continue.
why I
That's
have
warlocks.
why I have a hunter and a warlock.
Yes.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait.
I didn't make the warlock.
Oh,
One of
okay.
Brandon's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
I have all three. Of
All right. All right. So you have a hunter
For the first time in 5 years,
Yes.
well, like 3 since you have your own account,
Right.
you have all 3 classes on your character screen.
Yes, and I will tell you why.
Okay. I'm
Because
listening.
there is a triumph
Oh, here it comes.
for having. Is it Void Hunter?
Yep.
Yeah, 3 Void Hunters, and there is a triumph for having 3 Arc Warlocks on a fire team, and there's a
Right.
triumph for having 3 Solar Titans, which by far the funniest night in a long time.
You have to do 10
Brandon?
10 heroic 10 heroic events.
Yes, with Brandon, me, and Stacia playing Titans.
Oh dear God, I want to watch that.
It was. Oh, she streamed it.
Yeah.
She streamed it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it was
Okay.
greatest
All right.
thing.
All right, what you guys need to do
Yes.
is you need to export that to the tube of you, and
Oh, yeah.
because I mean that is some quality viewing right there. So it was you, Stacia, and Brandon, all as Titans.
As
Solar
Solar
Titans.
Oh my God.
Hammer
Oh my
Titans.
God.
And you know what the triumph is called?
Hammer Bros. But because they agreed to do that, I agreed to make a hunter and join them.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
Okay, so you're all running the same characters, but in what activity?
Is
Heroic
it
public events.
Heroic public events. You have to do 10 of them.
That's fantastic.
Unleash the fury!
That is fantastic. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so what have been your thoughts on Shadowkeep?
So Shadowkeep is the highest anticipated release for me since Forsaken,
Yep, as it should be.
and it has not disappointed an ounce. It has been everything I wanted to be from having a horror movie on the moon.
Right.
I didn't expect to talk to Phantoms in order to get friggin' planet side quests. But
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. And so we said this upstairs before we started recording. So Brandon and I routinely run together, and there's a comedian who we love, John Mulaney, who played Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham, right?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And
Right.
he has a Netflix special from Carnegie Hall, and he makes this joke during his special. He goes, "I keep walking through these cold spots and asking myself, I wonder who that used to be." And so we say that all the time on the moon. It's
Right.
like, it's
There's
endless.
there's one phantom in one of the lost sectors. I think it's K1 Logistics that you have to
Yeah.
walk through in order to get to the next room, and every time I'm just, I wonder who that used to be.
But I love it. I love the and I owe you for this one too. I got the Armor 2.0 feedback fence.
Ooh.
Because Zor was selling it.
Here we go.
So the
Here-
other
here
ones
we
that
go.
literally had 2.5 years of
Oh yeah.
play on
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So the Armor 2.0 stuff I love. The Artifact is really interesting. The seasonal ranks are really interesting. We'll talk about all this stuff in better depth, but it all starts and ends with the story mission on the moon. all just the way that they've done all of it. Like if you really lean into the space magic element of
and they leave you
Warlocks.
hanging.
Oh, they do.
Because that's what Bungie does now. Is
But
that
this is-
like they
But we got to the point where everything was so compelling, none of us even give a crap that our Guardian talked again. We were like,
Oh, yeah.
that's such a big
I
deal
know,
a year
I
ago.
know. Yeah, that
now
was
we're
a-
like,
yeah.
I think that was me, but keep going. Like, shut up, listen to Eris.
that was because the helmet was on for one of them, and we were like, was that our Guardian?
Oh, yeah, I knew it was my guy.
Yeah.
No, and I couldn't hear it because I was.
Oh,
And something weird. Subtitles haven't worked for me since the launch.
you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
I don't.
But
Well,
that's,
I think
but
one-
that is all changing because they've really broadened what they're going to be doing around accessibility.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you read that?
Yeah.
So you're going to have 5 different sizes of the lettering and 5 different colors of the font.
Friend of the podcast,
Sweet.
Steve Saylor. He is so excited about that, and he's got friends. And he's got friends who are excited about it. They, you know, so this is going to be a good thing. It's
Yeah.
really going to be a good thing. So that leaves me, and I'm just going to double down and say it, because you guys know how I felt about the various DLCs all the way back to D1.
And you screamed at every jump
At
scare.
every jump scare. Oh hell yeah, I did. I'm just going to come out and say it.
I love jump scares.
Shadowkeep is the best DLC they have released. Period. I love it more than Forsaken. I love it more than Rise of Iron. I love the fact that I have to sit down and for the first like 10 minutes of my stream.
I do love that those are the first 3. Those are the top
Oh, yeah.
3 by far, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Rise of Iron was incredible.
Yeah.
I'm
Terrifying.
It was terrifying. Yeah. The Forsaken was just gut wrenchingly beautiful.
Oh,
yeah.
it was.
But the reason it's not Forsaken is because Forsaken had to fix what was wrong with Destiny.
Yeah.
And now Shadowkeep just set it flying.
I know. And considering this is the first material they have done post breakaway with Blizzard, all on our own, I am ecstatic about what's coming next.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Well,
but I have been satisfied on every level with let's talk about my favorite new sniper in the game. Tranquility. I freaking love the Tranquility.
I am
great.
super close to getting that, by the way.
That
Oh, yeah.
and the drops I got, the perks I got on it were no distractions.
Yes.
And snapshot sights. Yes, I locked that sucker down.
Yeah.
I locked that sucker down.
I have one with no distractions, and then I have one with box breathing.
Yeah.
So two of the greatest sniper perks.
I mean,
All the craftable weapons sound amazing.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and today, and much to Brandon's chagrin, today I got the Monte Carlo. So yeah.
You mean big knife?
Big knife. It's a very good auto rifle.
Oh,
but
yeah.
but honestly, when I think of the weapons that I'm gravitating towards and I'm always trying to use, Tranquility is right up there. I absolutely adore the
You
Tranquility.
enjoy kinetic snipers?
I do. And I'm getting bolder. I'm taking them in with me into the Crucible because I would still very much like to finish the sniper quest in
for Revoker.
for Revoker.
Yeah.
Because I'd still like to finish that. I have been everything. The story, oh my god, the Vex offensives are so damn fun. They're so damn, and we haven't done that yet. I know. We need to do that.
Not in the Vex Storms, too.
And
Oh, yeah.
the Vex storms are a blast,
They're-
but the Vex offensives are so damn fun. And when we get back from our break, we are coming up on a break. We're not going to go to break just yet, but when we get back from the break, I do want to talk about your experience with Lulu
yeah.
on the raid. Oh, and I almost forgot, chat. Can I get some GGs in chat? Because Brandon has done what no one else in this fire team has done. He got the raid jacket. He got the freaking raid jacket.
Really, guys?
He is going to be. I can't wait to see that.
It's
stuff.
pre-ordered,
because
but
if they are anything like these wonderful shirts, like the
It's
shirt
like
that Ron
leather.
is wearing,
It's straight leather.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But yeah, if it's anything like Ron's shirt, I mean, this is going to be that's going to be quality wear.
Oh, yeah.
But again, Brandon, congratulations on getting the
Thank
raid
you.
jacket. I think that is fantastic.
That was my only motivation to complete it at that time.
Yeah, but-
I was just like,
but-
I need to complete before reset. I want the jacket.
But I'm going to put you on the spot in the second half of the show, and we're gonna see what you
I
thought
would
about
like to
running
say,
with.
that, there are some 8-year-old Vietnamese kids who worked really hard on Ron's shirt.
Oh, yeah.
so-
And on that note, we are going to take a quick break. But stick around, everybody, because stick around and chat because we are going to have some off-pod banter and just chat a bit about everything that's been going on right after this break.
Happy hour behind the scenes.
And we are clear.
I had to hold it because you got Monte Carlo, but again, bitch!
Thank you very much. We are clear.
Yep.
So first off, chat. Hey, for those of you who are brand new to the podcast, this is how it goes on Happy Hour from the Tower. I do see everybody in chat. By all means, if you got questions for us, we will try to take them during recording. Feel free to reach out to us. Feel free to to say hey. We're always thrilled to hear from you guys. And thank you all. Munch, Alora, Eric's. I mean, man, I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. I know Unicorn's in there.
Question?
What was that?
Can we throw out an unofficial poll
Let's
question?
throw out an unofficial poll question.
All right, unofficial poll question. True or false? Toland is a dick.
You know why he went to the moon, right?
He's complicated.
He's complicated.
Yeah,
he's complicated. Yeah.
I sound really loud.
No, you're fine.
He's
Okay.
complicated.
In my
It's how
headphones, I
battered
sound
wives explain their husbands. He's a dick. There's nothing complicated about it.
So, have you done any of the? So have you done any of the ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I did my first one today, and I was a little stunned when the ghost started talking.
Floated
to me.
and started talking. Yeah.
Yeah, and the one that I found said, "Don't trust Toland," and I'm like, "Well, shit, I could have told you that."
Yeah.
Right? I got the dead ghost in with our favorite ogre. What's his name?
Fogoth.
I can't remember his name. And then I got the lore and the weapon piece while we were killing Crota.
Yep.
Or
for tranquility.
Or Crota was kicking my ass.
Yeah.
He's kicking mine too.
I think what made Rise of Iron and this DLC so good is the final story. The final story missions were like raid quality graphics and environments.
Oh yeah.
So, spoiler warning for chat, just in case if we're talking about the missions.
Yeah, go for it.
No, I just want to make sure we throw one out.
No, I think we're good. Yeah,
if you haven't finished the Shadowkeep story,
the game's
back
been
up.
for a long time already. Come on, guys.
Well, long time for in computer days.
For people who can play every day.
Time. Yeah, for people who can play every day.
Yeah.
But
I don't have
what were you going to say?
Traveling PlayStation.
You can.
Well, the other thing needs to happen. Hey, Sony, if PlayStation could send stuff directly to Dropbox, that would be like a big, huge help.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
So what was it you were going to say?
That because of what happens at the end of the story, which is really bonkers cool.
Oh yeah.
Since we were talking about nightmare hunts, we're going to probably get into nightmare hunts in the second half. I did want to share this with you, and chat was there with me during this rather bumpy ride I was having this morning. It's kind of tough to play the Crota nightmare haunt when they don't know that Crota is immune to even when he's vulnerable, he's immune to weapons. I had 2 blueberries with me, and they kept firing their weapons, and I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" And I'm like, "Fuck, they haven't been through D1," and I was like, "Oh crap!"
You can always tell who new lights are.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
But wait. A, they haven't been through D1, and B, that means they didn't finish the story mission.
No. What happens is that they're in the nightmare hunt, and when Crota is vulnerable, the only way you can take Crota down is get the swords and do the slam.
But in the story missions, when you fight Crota the first, it's the same thing. So obviously they haven't finished the story mission.
No, they have finished the story missions. They're just thinking, "Oh, he's because what I saw one of the blueberries that was with me go, hey, instead of shooting this guy, there's a relic. I'll pick that up." And he figured it out because he saw that I was the only one going up and slamming, going, "Huh, my bullets don't work, but when this guy is doing the relic slam, he's doing it." So then there were 2 of us taking him out, and finally the third guy was, "Oh, I get it." But by that time, I finished him up. But it was fun. It was fun to watch. It was fun. I was like, "Oh my god, these guys need to do their homework."
I had matched with 2 new lights in some strike. I don't remember which one.
Bless their cotton socks.
Yeah, but it was one that was like
cotton socks.
There was a mechanic that was.
Is that time to go get a drink?
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you want to go get a drink, yeah, because we're gonna resume the actual recording in about 10 minutes or so.
I'll tell you exactly.
Fair enough. Great.
All right.
I will tell you exactly what strike I got matched with 2 new lights on.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
The Corrupted.
Oh no.
I hate that strike.
One of the dudes picked up the relic and started meleeing Thrall.
That's not how that works.
No, that's not how this works.
No.
That's not how this works.
And then when I threw it at him, and it was glowing,
Yeah, what
he kept doing it.
Now, just to be fair,
Not as good as me leading the league in interceptions, and by the way. Just
there you go.
Went back to my days of playing.
Oh my God, what am I doing with this? Just throw it, Nick. Just throw it. Throw it. For the love of God, throw it. So we will still take questions right now from chat, but remember, when we start recording again, if you have questions for us in real time, we will take them in real time. Just feel free to go on ahead and Brandon. Oh, by the way, just so you know, Munch just said, Brandon, Nick, T, and Pappy, I effing love you guys. And you know, I can't remember if I told you guys, I finally got a chance to meet Munch. When we were flying back from Germany, we got delayed in London, and I said, if anybody wants to get together for a drink tonight or breakfast tomorrow morning, come on out.
Like London.
I am home again. And
we gotta get it all out now.
What a great effing musical, man! What a great effing musical.
Just so many like memorable snippets.
I broke the set the first night. Because for City on Fire, we had to run around.
Yeah.
And at the point where we split and do the round.
Record that.
We have to jump. Or we're supposed to like claw at the set.
Right.
So I'm all the way stage right, climbing the set, and I grabbed a railing and it snapped.
Oh man. Now, so but let me finish the story. Then I'm
sorry.
gonna get back to that. So anyway, and she was beautiful. But we were delayed, and Munch literally moved mountains. And the next morning, there he was in the lobby, and we had breakfast with Munch, and it was great. And then he got deathly ill the next day. And I was like, oh shit, maybe I should have tongued him when I first met him. That might have had something to do with it.
It's 1492 all over again.
Mir just said, a foolish barber and his wife, and she was beautiful, and she was virtuous, and he was naive.
So this is probably the only Destiny podcast you're going to get this. I love some of the other Destiny podcasts.
Now, the one thing I was a little pissed off about, but I can understand because it's laundry bills. You guys didn't do the blood.
No blood.
Yeah.
And
no, we did.
Oh, the last night?
It was
just not much.
No, it was every night. It was there was an eyedropper on one of the razors.
Oh, okay.
And it was supposed to, but it wasn't full enough.
Yeah. So
the other part of that is that there were two casts.
Yeah.
One costume for Pirelli. So
you
couldn't ruin it the first night and then be like, I don't know why this guy just walked out and he's covered in blood.
So there's I can evoke the name because we're not in the theater. But when I was Banquo in Macbeth, I had to have my throat cut.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was the guy had a knife, but he also had one of those things you use for babies to clear out their ears and noses. He would fill that with stage blood. What? It's like a
pipette.
What?
It's a pipette.
Pipette. And he would palm that with the knife. So it would be the pipette, the knife, and he would drag his thumb across my neck, and then he would squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
So you would see this blood just go whoosh across my chest. And that worked really well. I think an eyedropper might not give you enough oomph. But the thing was, at least you guys tried.
Yeah.
The last production I saw of Sweeney Todd, they were doing this weird new wave approach to Sweeney Todd, where instead of there being a chair where they tumbled down a chute or something, they would the guy would take the knife and draw it over their head, and then behind them you would see a screen of London, and then you see a slash go across the slide of London, and then the guy in the chair would basically get up and walk like a zombie off the set. I was just like, if they do something like that, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
But yeah, you guys again.
But this is one of the little sidebar things that Brandon told me, like from the box in his barbershop.
Yeah,
there's nothing from the box down.
Oh no.
So when Pirelli gets killed, he's stuck in there the rest of Act 1.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
And Max told me, he goes, I was getting a little claustrophobic. And I'm like, well, that's good, but the other Pirelli had a good 25 pounds on it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and Marmar, thank you for using the confused Sebastian emote. I appreciate that. So we do have a question in chat, and then we're going to get back into Destiny chat. It is a very important question for everybody on the fire team.
Boy.
The priest.
Well, that was the question.
Shut up. I didn't even look at chat.
Marmar said, my favorite song in Sweeney Todd was A Little Priest.
Love it.
What is your favorite?
That was my favorite number that they did.
It's a great
yeah.
number.
Yeah.
They sell the crap out of it.
It's FOP, finest in the shop.
And both the Mrs. Lovitts had such great... So one of them just sold the Cockney accent 100%, and then the other one just spaced everything out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the line about with or without his privates, like, privates is extra. Like,
Yeah.
It was like, oh, man.
So what are your favorites? What would you say Little Priest
many
is your...
good ones.
I know.
Well, the first time I had seen Sweeney was after I got put into it.
Right.
So I had the ensemble songs
Right.
meant for me at that point.
Right.
So I was partial to them. So my favorite are the first and very last songs that we
with the
get to sing.
ensemble, yeah.
The ballad, both ballads.
And you see, I think that was where I think the show was at its strongest.
Oh yeah.
The ensemble was astounding. Now for me, I think my favorite is also I can't remember. No, I can't remember. It's an ensemble one. It's one of the bridges, but I think it's.
Oh my God, that's good.
There was a. I'm trying to remember the verse. It was. It's the ensemble piece that goes. It's stung for little, but not for long.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all the lyrics. The best lines belong to the ensemble.
Oh yeah.
With one exception.
Which one?
A proper artist with a knife.
Oh yeah.
It's a brilliant line.
That is a yeah.
Brilliant line.
But there's that line. There's that great line of and what the matter if their souls weren't saved, they went to their maker impeccably shaved by Sweeney Todd,
That's
a demon
Barber
barber.
of Fleet.
And I told her, I told Pip that. I said, you know a cast when they get it, when they really over-enunciate.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not, you don't say Fleet Street, you say Fleet Street.
Yeah.
What?
Street.
Obi, are you familiar
long
with
is
Are
that?
you familiar with the musical
It's
Sweeney
7
Todd?
beats.
It's 7? Okay.
Yeah.
Just one-time viewing, really. I mean, that's that.
So, do you have a favorite musical number from Sweeney Todd, or no?
Not from Sweeney.
I'll go with
no.
Little Priest will be mine. I'll claim that one. Though I think my favorite... That's my favorite number. My favorite scene has got to just be the contest with Pirelli. It's just so over the top.
It is. I
And
got
then-
shaved.
Yes.
Yeah.
3
But
times.
the last night, the other Pirelli was shaving the principal of the school,
And he didn't hold back at all.
Good man.
He bathed this guy in shaving cream, dude.
Oh,
It
that's
was
great.
so funny.
I bet that
And
was funny.
No, so the first rehearsal where we had shaving cream, they didn't tell the Pirelli. So he shoved his hand in the bowl, and it came out covered, and he didn't know. So he was just like, "Guess we're going with this."
So, hello.
There we go.
So,
Nintendo
Marmar,
Switch.
what you missed, what you might have missed at the beginning of this,
Yeah.
was that Brandon just finished a production of Sweeney Todd. It
I'm not
was
sorry.
it was our performing arts high school,
yes,
and
it was the full 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
it was amazing.
They cut
It,
one judge song, I think.
Yeah, there's a judge song. It's basically it's known by many names. When I first heard it, it was just called Mea Culpa.
Yeah.
And it's where he's flogging himself. And I'll be like, yeah, I can understand them cutting that number.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that for a high school. Yeah.
They only actually cut it because the dude that was supposed to play judge, who I think you saw, you were the first night.
No.
Yeah,
No?
first night. I was first
Thursday?
night. No, it was Friday.
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 Oh, then no, you didn't get to see the original judge, who was
Really good.
he's amazing.
He is.
And he's from South Africa, so his accent only
wow.
comes out on stage
Oh wow.
as the judge, and
As
it's
the-
so good.
Oh my god, that must have been great.
But yeah, so he didn't show up for the 8-hour rehearsal we had that Monday, and then the rehearsal the day after. So they cut that song because they didn't think he would have it down, which was the only one he had practiced like extensively.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds right. All right.
And then he got sick.
So
Yep.
chat real quick. We are going to be coming back in about 1 minute, and just so you know,
We might sing to you.
yeah.
we will.
Oh, Sparky wants to know who's who on screen. Okay, so real quick,
Oh.
and again, chat, if you've got questions for us, Destiny-wise, concerning Shadowkeep, concerning anything we're talking about, by all means, go on ahead and put them in chat. I will do what I can to get that out to everybody. Obi commented that he was once in My Fair Lady, Camelot, and Obi was the lead in Guys and Dolls.
Ooh.
These are all
Looking at-
stand up
I've done that
musicals.
one, but only ensemble.
Yeah, I've done.
I was Nathan Detroit, my friend.
Nice,
Man.
nice.
I did that one, and I did La Cage aux Folles.
Yeah. Mine were I did working and do black patent leather shoes really reflect up. I did that one. So there you go. All right.
Came
So
to the show backstage to ask for my autograph after.
You're famous.
That happens on the stream all the time.
Yeah,
right?
it does happen on the stream all the time. All right, so anyway, clockwise, starting with me, it's Twitch Dad, it's T Morris, so right here. You go down, there's Nick Kelly. You go over
Titans rule.
Yep, you go over to the right, you see Obi Orion, aka Coach. And above Coach is Brandon Kelly, aka Thermal Wolf. So you can find all of us. You can find all of us on there. Yeah. So what I'm gonna
Are you selling your bathwater on Twitch?
and we're
Not
gonna
that
come
you know of.
and here we go.
Yuck.
We're gonna come back in. We're gonna come back in for the second half of the show. This may be a longer than usual show, and
it is.
but we have some good stuff. Here we go. Coming back in. And we are back with the second half of Happy Hour from the Tower. I'm T.
I'm Nick.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Ron.
There you go.
Yeah, you are.
Nicely done. Nicely done, everybody. It's like we haven't been away, but we have. But we are back. It's great to be back. It is so nice. And just so you know, we are also doing, as you can see by the framework, we are participants. The Happy Hour from the Tower podcast is in fact participants of the Games to Give Bungie program for the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to make a donation, you can go on ahead and go to twitch.tv/the T Monster, and you'll see a panel in my on my Twitch page that allows you to donate directly into the campaign. This will be going on until about mid-November. You got some details on that, don't you, Nick? In your copious notes?
I do not.
You do not?
No, I think November
Slacker.
19th.
They're not copious.
They're not copious.
No, because I was going to get in all the freaking Festival of the Lost stuff. That you guys just
there we go.
edited out of my ability to do anything. I believe it's November 19th.
Well, before we go into Festival of the Lost,
I believe.
Brandon,
Yes.
first off, again, congratulations on running with the with running Garden of Salvation. You are the first in the
I am.
in the fire team to do that. And
It
you
was the Saturday of the... No, was it? What was it?
It was the...
Saturday after...
No, it had to be the first day, right? First week.
First week. So it launched on the Saturday that the DLC dropped.
Yep.
And then you had until not that Tuesday, but the one after to get the jacket.
You did it whatever the last weekend was, you could do it.
Yeah.
And you could tell
it was on a Sunday.
And you could tell
Oh, it
on the
was.
fire team where he was, because whenever they went to Brandon's comms, this was what they heard.
Soprano note.
Yeah.
Soprano
Oh,
note
yeah.
Yeah, that was Brandon.
Is
Yep.
way that no, it was not Brandon. That was you. That was you during Shadowkeep because I was running with you.
That's
That
true.
was some-
That's true.
Can I mention, I was in school watching you guys run that first mission.
because I took the day off.
Yeah, watching you three knuckleheads run that first mission.
Thank you, Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? I isolated the clip where Steve and I are just screaming like little girls, and there's Nick going, "I love this man."
So good.
So really, let's hear it. What were your thoughts on the Garden of Salvation?
Okay, so I only got to run the boss encounter, so
Right.
technically I cheated the raid jacket, but no.
You earned it.
No,
You earned
it was
it.
still the
You
raid.
earned it.
Danger zone!
And I will definitely go back and do the rest of it.
There you go.
Because it's such a good raid.
So you ran the boss fight.
I ran the boss fight.
And what light level were you at?
I think I was like just enough. I think I was at 932.
Okay.
Which was just over what
And
it
how
was,
did
which was
and how
930.
did it feel or compare to other raid or raid layers?
That whole thing is
It's swarm mechanics.
It is.
It's Vex Gambit.
Yeah, it's that and deep. It's just all DPS once you get to the boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
With which everyone uses either Izanagi's or Whisper. Which
okay.
is the two that you should be running.
And now for the more probing question: what was your experience running with Lulu?
It was so quick. We got out of there in less than an hour.
Yeah, so
Like, it took us
we were
4 tries?
driving home from something, and then you were like, "Man, I really want the raid jacket."
Yeah.
And then while we were at the house, Lulu popped up that she was teaching Garden of Salvation
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Go get on her chat and see what happens." And so eventually it was like one person was gonna fill the 6th slot, and then that person signed off.
They vanished.
Yeah.
Wow. So I got
she was like,
the luckiest
Yeah, you did.
slot in that entire thing.
I've only ran with Lulu once, and it was one of the best experiences
she's
I've
a
ever
machine.
had. Isn't she amazing?
Yes.
Isn't she amazing?
I watched her on day 1 with her group trying to figure out the raid dynamics, and it was fun to watch. But she didn't realize it was Brandon.
Yeah.
When he was with her.
Until
we've interviewed her before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but it's the name. I'm sure she sees 10,000 of them a week. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I sent her I tweeted, I'm like, hey, thanks a lot. I don't know if you know, but this is a co-host to have in the tower. And she was like, oh, that's great. So
yeah.
And then she complimented me. She said I did great.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think I actually.
You did, man.
I think I died maybe twice in that entire encounter.
Yeah, but
Still.
for the other things that you've run, what's the one on Earth that you love so much?
Scourge?
Scourge, yeah. Like,
oh, yeah.
anytime that you get orders, you're like, it's not a question of, is he going to fall, or is he going to miss a shot, is he going to do, like, whatever. As soon as you get that,
once I know what to do, I'm set.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he's a scalpel, which is...
I know. And that's
I like to think of myself as reliable in Destiny.
And that's what you want. I mean, nothing beats that feeling of when you happen to log on. Like, it's happened a couple of times with Danfinity where I'll ping him and I'll go, hey, Dan, what's up? And he goes, T, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm watching you. Great, let's go for a raid. Okay. Let me be right back, and then I'll run upstairs and I'll go, honey, can I go out and play with Danfinity? And she goes, just as long as it's before your bedtime. And then I'm back downstairs and I'm like, let's go. So that's very cool. That's very cool.
I did not get Divinity because I think you have to run each encounter to do that. But I did, I will admit, I did glitch to get 2 of the secret chests, but they only gave mods.
Okay.
So it wasn't actually cheating. The only reward I got from the raid in-game was the Omniscient Eye Sniper Rifle, rolled with snapshot sights.
Ooh. I've heard the raid weapons are astounding.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
I want the hand cannon as well, the Ancient Gospel, because it looks so good. But also the Omniscient Eye Sniper is so good. And they all look amazing, including the armor. I didn't get any armor.
I just want the hand cannon.
The hand cannon.
Ancient Gospel.
I've heard that the hand cannon is very good from the game, from the raid.
How is the one? What's the one I'm so close to getting on the moon?
Lullaby.
Yeah, is that a?
It's kinetic.
Bad.
I love it. I've had it since I got it. I haven't stopped using it.
The lullaby.
The loud lullaby.
The loud lullaby.
You get a roll that's good. It is a monster. It is a replacement.
I'll have to. I'll have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ran with it.
It's the one weapon I've been crafting for trying to get the perfect roll.
Oh wow!
That's what I want.
Well, I mean, I don't mind grinding for re-rolls of some of the armor or the weapons.
Oh no, not at all. Well, you can't re-roll armor, but.
Oh no! I got a new. No,
I mean, you can re-roll it, but you can't get like perks. You can get the the bonuses.
The bonuses. I was like, wow, the bonuses.
And
are better on this
I think maybe energy type.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because my original helmet was solar, and then I got a new one that was. I was looking at it, and I was going, oh, it's arc. Okay. Then I looked at all the perks underneath it, all the bonuses.
Your Google Cardboard helmet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. The Google Cardboard helmet, which I immediately went under appearance and said, okay, I wanted to have the Dust of the Cornlock blade, you know. And but anyway, but yeah, no, I've been having a great time.
I ran a Savathun's song right before we left, and I got the enhanced hand cannon targeting mod.
Yeah. Oh, we did what? Sorry, say that again.
I got enhanced hand cannon targeting mod.
That's nice.
Something I need on all my armor.
Oh yeah.
So okay, so again, Brandon, congratulations on the raid jacket. Everything's great. Chat, if you've got questions for us in real time about what do you think of our opinions on certain things in Shadowkeep, by all means, drop them in the chat.
You know what we haven't mentioned?
What have we not mentioned?
Finishing moves.
Oh, who's gotten the triumph? Who's gotten the triumph on day
Obviously.
one? I did. Yeah.
I think I'm at like 2,000.
Obi, what are your thoughts on finishing moves? Are they not so much fun?
They revealed a flaw in my game. I suspected they confirmed something about it.
Which is what?
I suspected from Crucible, but the finishing moves absolutely confirmed. I am not gentle on the sticks. I am always pressing down. I'm always pressing down on the sticks without knowing.
Yeah.
Which is why in Crucible I'm constantly coming out of AD rifle just as it's about to charge up and shoot somebody. I'm like, no, I just want to move forward a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm always pressing down on my sticks, and I'm doing finishing moves when I'm surrounded by thrall. So yay, I killed the one. Boo! It's blackout, and I got killed by the other one. I'm too busy spinning around doing a kick on one. So I've got to adjust how I plan the sticks. I don't know if I can get a different kind of controller where it's harder to push down. So when I want to run, I have to be more emphatic about it. But otherwise, I'm constantly pushing down on the sticks.
I've been having a good time with those finishing.
I'm already in the middle of everything because it's how I play.
Yeah,
exactly. Melee, everything.
And it's because your feedback fence still procs while you're doing a finishing move.
I know. I know.
Exactly.
I love feedback fence.
Yeah.
But I will say, it's definitely a giant like haymaker punch for the Titan. But it is.
No, that's the one you bought.
Yeah, but
you bought haymaker.
Yes, but that's what I play on my Titan. I don't use that finishing move on the hunter.
That's true.
Fit.
Yeah, that's why I use
She has the
whirlwind.
kick. Yeah, exactly.
I've got the kick. I do the kick. I think the kick is so much fun.
Whirlwind or Belgian flying kick. They're very different.
The whirlwind. I'm doing whirlwind.
You better be using whirlwind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change mine just because you said that.
So okay, so I mean, so we're hearing all this great stuff about the Shadowkeep, but there's more coming down the pike.
Even before we get to that, why did we not talk about Nightmare Hunts yet?
I think because I'm keeping an eye on the time. I just want to make sure we make time for other stuff. Nightmare Hunts are great to talk about. I'd rather talk about Festival of the Lost.
I've never felt as neutered in my life as
during Nightmare Hunts?
Oh, I can't.
I had to switch to
Wait till you try
Lunas.
with the highest level. They're
I bet they're ridiculous. I saw those unlocked, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be a while before I hit.
I had to switch to Lunas.
Yeah.
Does anybody think it's a good idea that Ikora is building a Vex gate in the tower? Anybody?
Nope.
I think it's great.
nothing can go wrong with that plan.
Yeah.
We've got this under control. Don't worry.
Exactly.
Said every scientist in every horror movie ever. So, but let's talk about that. Let's talk about that Festival of the Lost.
Let's talk about the Festival of the Lost and everything else coming on the 29th, which is Tuesday.
There we go.
It is
I
Tuesday.
will be out of town. Okay.
Married on Sunday.
That was last August.
So there is a new dungeon coming.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for that.
Part of the Festival of the Lost, so it's very much the Haunted Forest, which you will be doing this year.
Yes, finally.
Yes. The Xenophage?
Yes. Xenophage.
That sounds good.
Auto rifle?
Machine gun.
Machine gun. Okay.
It shoots explosive rounds.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah.
As you do.
Okay.
Unleash the fury!
You were saying.
Okay, so a couple things. So the new dungeon, the Xenophage, okay, cool. Mayhem. Crucible mode. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. It sounds bonkers. I'm going to read you some of the information about it. Okay, so this Mayhem puts a momentum, not Mayhem. Mayhem puts the focus on supers. Momentum is all about gunplay. So it's fast-paced, hair-on-fire experience where the lethality of all weapons has been cranked to 11.
Oh, jeez.
Okay? You are actually incentivized to be aggressive as you defeat other Guardians to earn charged melees, grenades, and supers. Here's a quick rundown of how it works.
Okay.
Instant respawn times.
Good.
All right.
Okay? Weapon damage is increased, so higher combat lethality. Everything in your arsenal is a contender. Every weapon. Right?
Including Traveler's Chosen.
Your ability regen requires effort. So you have to defeat enemy players to charge your melee grenade and super. There's no tracker.
Oh.
So you sneak around. The zones are an amped version of Control, so the zones capture faster and grant more bonus points per kill.
Okay.
Supercharged Supers. So increased damage resistant super means you become the 1,000-pound gorilla. Be careful because heavy weapons will put you down quickly. So if you're in your super and you get heavy weapon, a la...
Is Fist of Havoc disabled?
It doesn't say.
It better be.
Increased heavy ammo...
Ring a bell, boys. Ring a bell.
Oh, yeah.
Increased heavy ammo respawn rates and drop amounts.
Sweet.
Okay.
Many of the folks at Bungie who've been playtesting that have compared it to the classic Halo custom game SWAT.
Yeah.
But for Destiny.
I was actually there was a conversation about that on my chat recently.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a lot of people were talking about that with the it's back to SWAT.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's you guys get that? That's the Crucible.
And actually Munch just asked no tracker, no radar, or no one-eyed mask crap.
Yeah.
I hope not.
No
Yeah.
tracker.
Yeah.
Sneak around your enemies for some sweet flanks.
There
Sweet.
You go.
Yep.
There you go. Now, going back to Munch, he did say something interesting about the finishing moves, which I'm wondering if there's any way you could use them in PvP.
No.
But he basically said that's what he wanted the finishing moves to be for only, like exclusive for PvP. Due to the lag and delay, he said it would make it more satisfying. I think it would make it more challenging to pull them off, because that means you literally have to get up on top of your opponent.
Well, not really.
And,
And crush them with the Tombstone emote, which is coming in Festival.
And so is each race's skeleton armor.
So I have. So
Which looks awesome.
The skeleton armor, which looks like what Miles was wearing last
Oh
time.
yeah.
Which is really cool. We introduced tiered triumphs also this season, right? You guys remember that?
Right.
But the titles only existing during the season.
Ooh.
So if you don't get your season 8 title during season 8, you don't get it.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
If you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's been some balancing that they've done with new light players in terms of what they can.
Everyone has Risk Runner now.
What they can get, what triumphs are worth 0 points. It's a bunch of different things like that. So we talked about the accessibility changes. There are 5 different sizes and different text colors to help with vision impaired.
When does that come out?
Should come with this drop.
Okay.
Yeah. A couple things, so this is a PSA to you folks out there who are in chat. So the first is brand new players this is new light players. They have to get to 770 before they can get into the Festival of the Lost.
Well, that's fair.
Everybody else-
that's fair.
Right.
That's
That's
fair.
20
That's
points.
fair.
They can do that.
Yeah. Should be easy.
Yeah. Everybody else, because you have whatever.
Right.
Okay. So
And
now-
you don't need to have Shadowkeep to do Festival of
No.
the Lost.
No.
Right.
Okay. So
That's cool.
You're gonna earn in Festival of the Lost. You're gonna earn candy and chocolate strange coins.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that.
And
I'm ready
Ava's
for that.
back, right?
In order to earn those, you have to be wearing the Masqueraders Helmet.
Yep.
Okay.
And you saw the different designs for
Yep.
that.
Yep.
You can get it from Ava Levante for 100 glimmer. It's nothing. If you defeat enemies and complete activities without the helmet, you don't get any candy and you don't get any chocolate strange coins.
And we all want candy.
Here's the other thing to know, and this was the one technical glitch thing to warn Chad about. Be cautious if you're dismantling any items in your consumables, because any instance of dismantling candy or chocolate strange coin just deletes the entire stack.
Whoa, say that again?
Yeah, any instance of dismantling candy or chocolate strange coins deletes the entire stack.
Wow.
It's a glitch.
You can delete one at a time.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't think you should even do that. Because
why would you?
With this release until they fix that. That's one of the things that looking for the hotfix. But yeah, spooky sparrows, masks, ghost shells, the skeleton armor ornaments.
The Lost Broom is back.
The Lost Broom is back. The Tombstone emote, mystery grab bags, and the Braytech Werewolf 950 Masterworked Legendary Auto Rifle.
Braytech Werewolf.
Nice.
And then beyond Festival of the Lost, just to mark your calendar, November 5th is a first raid challenge.
What?
Yeah, I think the raid challenges are what you sometimes get those from
first raid challenge.
Yeah, the challenges
okay.
where you get those from
No, you don't get them. You can
Hawthorne.
There's
Well, there are bounties
for them.
there's
That
bounty
doesn't
points.
activate the challenge.
But the challenge is, you do a challenge,
Right.
and the Leviathan had them. I know that Eater of Worlds had them.
Every raid has had
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like they're just extra objectives.
That's
Yeah,
when the
I know.
raid
They're
challenge
just extra
drops.
objectives to give you, I think, better.
2 weeks after that, November 19th, the calendar is marked as the final Vex offensive.
Ooh.
Undying Mind.
Ooh.
That's the
Okay.
last thing in
That's
in
when
the season.
that's when Ikora finishes her gate.
Okay.
That's gotta be it.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and I for one will probably be very sad to see the Vex offensives go,
So why?
because man, I've enjoyed them.
There'll be something like them.
Yeah. Those have been a lot of fun to do. Those have
It
been
is.
a lot
I mean,
of
it's
fun to do.
it's a Vex menagerie.
It
right?
is.
And
Yeah.
the menagerie is a blast.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy running.
Except Vex Offensive is so much more straightforward.
that.
Yeah, I think I think between the two, I think I enjoy the Vex offensive more than the menagerie.
Yeah.
And again, we were comparing the menagerie to Archon's Forge. This feels even close.
Well, I feel like Menagerie was really just filler to make time.
Let me tell you something.
No,
Let me tell you something.
I know you enjoy it, but I feel like
No, that's not what I was going to tell you.
Oh.
I was going to tell you, I miss Archon's Forge.
Oh, yeah.
I love Archon's
I know,
Forge.
but
So
I'm telling
many
you,
hours.
so
in
many
the
hours,
Forge.
so many hours. But
Oh.
I really think the Vex offensive is the next best
but
thing.
I think Season of Opulence was really filler to get to Shadowkeep.
I agree.
Because
I agree.
they
I agree.
stopped that storytelling right at the end of
Yep.
Joker's Wild.
Yeah.
Which was hard to continue with just Callus.
Right.
I like that you still call it Joker's Wild.
I'm like the only one apparently.
Yeah, I know. So Obi, what about you? What have your? We haven't heard really your thoughts on the Vex offensive. What do you think of the Vex offensives? I know you and I ran them last week. They were fun.
They're fun. They're a great way to pass the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're a great way to get materials. If you need legendary shards, you need weapons. Great place to go get those as well.
That's true.
There's no failure right now. I'm hoping that there's like a harder level to it.
I think there's a failure.
It's a great activity to pass.
Oh no, there's not.
I enjoy it for that.
Something else too I'm really enjoying is the way that everybody now, including Ikora, have like bounties to do stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
this is the first time Ikora's been useful since
What's the other
Forsaken.
thing next to Eris? Even that thing's cool.
Oh, the
lectern.
The table. That's for the nightmare hunts.
Yeah, but it's
lectern.
Yeah, the lecterns.
Cool switch on not having another NPC.
Oh yeah.
It is. And I've been like I said, I really feel like it just feels like everything that Shadowkeep promised has not only exceeded my expectations, it really has become my favorite of all the DLCs.
Oh yeah.
And what kind of gives me hope for what's coming down the pike is that this is the first DLC that they have produced completely on their own. And I feel like this is the game that we're like, no, really, it's almost like they're saying to us with Shadowkeep, all right, Guardians, this is the game we wanted to give you guys. This is the game that we have been meaning to make.
Yeah.
We've now made it. Now what can we do to make it better?
You guys remember the first time you went to the moon and it terrified you? Yeah, let's do that ramped up.
Yeah. Let's just kick it up to 11.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who at Bungie just decided on the Phantoms as the.
Speaking of my favorite game, Eris, I like your thoughts. Does anybody think something's going to happen to dispel the last of her tormentors?
That's a good one. That's a good one, Coach.
One more to go. If you kept up, we have to go. Anything's going to happen?
Say that again.
We have. If you've kept up with the weekly sets, we have one more to go.
Okay.
Oh, I need to do this.
Yeah.
Do you think anything's going to happen, or just it's going to?
Something's got to happen.
No, I really think the way they have set it up.
It's like how with the invitations.
Yeah.
It was the first and last one.
Yeah.
That had cutscenes.
I think it's gonna. Something's definitely gonna go down.
Oh yeah.
Something's definitely gonna go down. And I think that's part of that's been part of the appeal and the mystique of Shadowkeep is that it just feels like there's this ominous presence over everything in the game. I mean, and the way they build it up, where like the first time you see Eris at the very beginning of Shadowkeep, she's all by herself.
Yeah.
Then there's one spirit hanging. Yeah. Then there's two, and then and the thing
her
is,
whole fire team is
her whole
there.
fire team's there. But the thing was, in earlier cutscenes, when you go to visit her, they're there, but you see them in the background. Now when you go there, they are like right on top of her.
And there's more.
Yeah.
Like it's not just those 5.
No.
You're all insufferable.
Oh my God, that cutscene. Criminy, that cutscene. It was just a great ride.
The pained look on Ikora's face during that. Something too. That was well.
You know what? That is your mission. Should you choose to accept it, get the voice actress of Eris Morn on this podcast.
Oh, more like Gorondova.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll work on it.
All right. So what else? So we've got Festival of the Lost coming up. I'm looking forward to it. What else we got? There was something else you wanted to talk about too, if I remember correctly. Along with Festival of the Lost, was there anything else?
I think the tier triumphs is something, or not tier triumphs, but the titles only being available during the. That was something that I wanted.
So I think Harbinger and Enlightened are going to be permanent, which is the raid and the moon.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Undying might go after.
Yeah, and
the season
ends. And that would make sense.
Yeah.
Again, that would make sense. It's like the moments of triumph.
Exactly.
There's a hard cutoff for that.
Yeah.
So then why don't we go ahead?
Just some of like the way that they clean things up, like separating quests and bounties, being able to get to Eververse from orbit.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. Ugh.
You don't wait. Which one you not like? The Eververse access or the quests and bounties?
Well, the quest and bounty separation looks good on its face, but it didn't increase the quantity. So like what happened to UT? He said, "I have space for bounties. Why can't I pick up any more bounties?"
You're capped at 63 of both. Yeah. It's annoying, but
that okay. I see where you're coming from with that. Yeah.
If the Eververse store being the director is just a blatant push for cap.
No, it's not. It's not.
What makes you say that, Ron?
Because they could put anybody in the director. Any of the vendors could be in the director by that. Why Everest? And why on the end? So that if you speed click to the end like you're going to have it to do it, you're like, oh crap, I'm in the Everest store. I didn't mean to be here. I meant to be.
Well, I mean,
it's not a psychological thing. He's reading too much into it. I don't like this.
Personally, I think the only reason they put the Eververse store, but
it's all cosmetic.
It's well, first off, it's cosmetic and it's source of revenue for Bungie.
Yeah.
So I think that has something to do with it. You know, that's why.
And they clickbait you. They clickbait you. Every Eververse is blinking like she has something for you, but she doesn't. She just wants to show you her new wares that you can buy.
Well, there you go. It's clickbait. So just remember, it's clickbait. Okay, don't be giving into clickbait.
Fenchurch's fake news.
There you go.
I'll tell you,
it's fake news. It's a fake vendor. Fake
go
vendor.
Go back to singing.
God.
Yeah.
So naturally,
what was that?
He dropped $375 on accident.
Well, there you go. Well,
I do like that we have 250,000 glimmer now.
There is none. That's nice.
And the Sparrow and Ghost are in the menu. Like behind your
character.
character.
That. Yeah, that's kind of fun. So Unicorn asks, can finishers be bought to be used on all 3 classes?
Yes.
Yep. The answer is yes.
It's an account-based thing.
Per account.
There you go. And that's and I know that I'm personally am now keeping an eye on stuff because there was actually a ghost that I missed.
Was there?
I wanted to get the Lunar Lander.
I knew that was the one. Yep.
I missed that one because again, October being the month that it was,
yeah.
I had a lot of stuff that I missed.
Have you seen the Mad Dog ornament for the Leviathan's Breath?
No, oh yes,
it's amazing.
I have it.
Of course you do.
I have it, but I don't have Leviathan's Breath.
Yeah.
But I'm working on that right now.
Well, you'll love it. It's a very easy quest. I think it's honestly, in my opinion, I think it's the easiest exotic
definitely
quest.
Definitely has at least PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's going to be my next go-to.
It's worth. It's like 2 steps, and then
I know.
An arms dealer.
It was one of those things where and I've heard the arms dealer strike.
It's brutal. But it's still like easier than some of the past.
Strike.
Yeah, no, but it's
and I have to kill
amped
Scorn,
up.
So I gotta.
Well, it's been.
Maybe we'll do that tonight.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's been ramped up.
I understand.
Okay.
Everything's been ramped up.
Yeah.
You don't raise the level cap.
But it's not nearly as bad as the Thorn Strike Chasm of Screens. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's easier.
Well, I know the Leviathan's Breath is a short quest to go on.
Yeah.
My thing was that I had a chance on my stream to either go for the quest or hang out and be sociable with people like in Crucible and Gambit, and I said, let's do the social.
I can't blame you at all.
No, because it's a social thing.
That's because there are 2 types of people in the world, Mrs. Lovett.
And we all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett. Tell you why. Okay, on that note, how about we go on ahead and let's wrap up. So, Obi, what are you looking forward to in Festival of the Lost?
Festival of the Lost I may actually pass on. What I'm looking forward to is the catalyst for the Thorn and Malfeasance. There's some I haven't heard in a while.
I'll agree with that.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Brandon, along with agreeing with Coach? Anything else you're looking forward to in Festival of the Lost?
It's Halloween. It's the best holiday of the year.
It is.
And now the whole moon is catered to the horror movie ideal. Why would I not enjoy this event?
I know.
Especially now that they've upped their cosmetics so well.
How about you, Nick?
The Tombstone emote by far.
Yep.
So what is the Tombstone emote again?
You stand over, like you could do it. You could do it
chuck
with the down guardian.
a tombstone down.
Take a tombstone and plant it, and then they grow flowers out of them. It's awesome.
I want it.
It's great.
Me too.
I want it.
I think before that, because tonight's my last night to play, because I got to go on the road.
Yep.
It's probably start the Leviathan's Breath quest and Vex Offensive, and then I have to do one more nightmare, unfortunately.
Yep.
So
I'll get on with you guys. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. As for myself, did they say whether or not the Haunted Forest is coming back?
It is.
It is. That's what the Festival of the Lost is.
Okay, well then I'm in. I can never say no.
You can find Twitch Dead and his free advice.
That's right. That's right,
Haunted
Nicholas.
Forest.
Brandon. Oh, and by the way, on behalf of everyone from the Kid Club, Twitch Dad says, thanks, Brandon. and I'm looking forward to all of that. It's just, I mean, like I said, it's been City on Fire, homes. Okay.
Modulation in that is He's a sadist, man.
Don't worry,
Sondheim
I'll
is-
fix it in post.
Sondheim
Anyway,
is a sadist.
so thank you everybody for joining us on this this special charity stream, as well as the return of Happy Hour from the Tower. We appreciate you being here. Stick around for the post show where we just hang out with everybody for folks who are coming in late, like you, Froy. But good to see you, man. But we want to say that it is great to be back. It is great to be podcasting again, and we'll make sure to get that show out in the next not only this week, but then in 2 weeks you'll see us again. So, in the meantime, by all means, go ahead and reach out to us at 703-791-1701. You can also reach out to us at podcast@happyhourfromthetower.com. And you can also find us on PSN and on PC as Thermal Wolf, as Rev3 Dude, as Obi Orion, and as The T-Monster. And as always, you can check out the show live on Twitch at twitch.tv/The T-Monster. So thanks everybody. It's been a blast. Let's keep going through Shadowkeep, and let's attack Festival of the Lost. So until next time, thanks everybody. Eyes up, Guardian. Time to give up the ghost. The first round's on us. And that's it. And we're clear. Thanks, guys.
Did we non-commercial, no derivative?
Oh, we didn't do any of that.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, no, I didn't. I was like,
I forgot that part.
I figured that was what you were playing on the outro. That was part of the outro. Recorded.
No, I don't have it pre-recorded.
No, I did that because
no.
I'm smart. I just didn't want to have to repeat it every time I got on my podcast.
Woo! So everybody, if you're new to stream, how you doing, everybody? You are watching Happy Hour from the Tower. We just wrapped up episode 57. It's been a while since we've been here, hence why I completely forgot the non-commercial note. I knew I was forgetting something.
Which direction to go in your Sparrow?
Yeah. No. Do you know that still happens to me on the moon? I know. No. On the moon, I was always getting turned around. Even in D1, I was a mess on the moon, and like about an hour into Shadowkeep, I was like, this is gonna happen again.
What's worse is it's familiar territory and you're already getting lost.
Brandon cut me deep. We're no longer PS. That hurts.
What's that? Say that again.
He's not on my friend list anymore. Brandon's no longer on my list anymore. I see him playing with Nick. I'm like, oh, Nick. Brandon? How come I don't see Brandon?
I'm appearing offline.
He stays offline. He's got stalkers.
He's working in stealth.
I'm on his friends list. I can promise you that.
There you go. But no, it feels good to be back. It's just, man, October, man. It just, I'm amazed that you even got that raid jacket while we were still working on Sweeney Todd. I know. That's just boggles the mind. Thank you, Nerd Girl. Nerd Girl just said great show, guys. So, it's
the customers.
We do. We have a fantastic time doing this.
Love it.
Yeah.
What's that? What was that?
That's kind of Asher Lovett right there.
There was. I was
between
think
voices.
of the customers.
Not Nick, but T and Brandon, have you guys do the Risk Runner quest?
I did.
Say that again.
The Risk Runner.
Oh God, that was so much fun.
Brandon did.
Yeah.
Oh, and hey,
There's
Cade
Cade lore.
There's Cade lore, and I wanted to say for that Risk Runner quest, I did the platform jumps and I didn't die. The first jump I took, yes.
Time to pick up the 3 nostalgia items.
Say that again. What?
You had a chance to pick up Go Ship in your original. You guys.
I didn't know you could do that.
No, I didn't. I know that was an opportunity.
They're in my collections.
I'll try to do it again with the Titan or something like that. But
I have all of them. I just haven't used them.
Down to 10 things for Chronicler.
Nice. Well done.
No.
Well done.
Well done. Every time, I've been on the road and I log in and my guy's holding the wish ender and I'm like, oh, Brendan got 2 of the Synod challenges. Yeah.
For the last 6 weeks.
Yeah. So now it's just, what do I have left? Eggs?
Yeah, eggs and bones in the raid and the Shattered Throne.
There you go. Piece of cake.
Getting close.
Piece of cake. But no, I've really been enjoying this, and that Risk Runner quest was a blast.
Oh yeah.
Especially when we were going back into the Cosmodrome and they played the original. When I heard the original music, I'm like, oh, this is great.
It's better when you're doing new light.
Yeah.
Do what?
When you make a new Guardian for it.
And even you go through the tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh no. It was funny. There were some folks from the Kit Club who were actually giving me a play-by-play. They were like, I just got into new light. What kind of tutorial is this? And I'm like, yeah, you better strap in, buddy.
Oh yeah.
You're in the Cosmodrome, baby. Enjoy it, savor it. It's beautiful.
Somebody had tweeted today that they go, I forgot this even existed. More of this, Bungie, and it's that little 2-minute thing of Zavala when he first comes back and he gets killed on the fall.
Yeah, that.
And he just progressively gets additional pieces of armor, and then eventually it's him with Little Man to Holiday at the end.
Oh yeah, where she's watching the ships go up.
Yeah,
I thought that was like a short movie or a commercial or something.
It is, but like somebody just tweeted today, like I forgot this existed. This is like now that you're going through New Light and going through that experience.
Yeah,
yeah. Like remember when we were all complaining and none of our shit matched in Forsaken, and we were like, dude. Think about what's happening right now. You are gone. Grab anything that there's a prison break. You're going to grab anything that you can.
It's worse with the moon.
Right, but
I still remember that first mission. Though.
Oh yeah,
that first mission where you're just like, okay, got to get a gun. Okay, you got a gun.
Right,
you got a gun. Pop, 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 and it's so like. You think you're going to look at this gun and it's going to break, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
But the mission is the exact same.
Much less the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the ship.
The ship's a hot mess.
I had when I did...
the Arcadian jump ship.
When I did my short story, I got a chance to actually like do a story around that mission.
Yeah.
And it was so much damn fun.
Mine's completely different.
Depicting the ship. I had so much fun depicting the ship because in the short story when I had the ship land... She said she heard the ship land, then she heard something else land, like something falls off the ship.
Yeah.
And I was tempted to go, was that the primary buffer? Did the primary buffer fall off my Goriam ship for no reason?
No stranger, though, when you fly out.
No stranger.
It was funny because Brandon and I were sitting watching Stacia do it for the first I guess, no, did she do the original? No.
Her hunter was
made. This is the first time she's ever done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we were like this.
She did the first, walk into the wall.
Yeah.
And then handed the controller to me and said, I can't do this.
Well, there's going to be some of that tonight. I would say jump mechanics in the tower suck.
So what time?
My only complaint.
So what time tonight do you guys want to get
on? We already ate.
Yeah, it's
we just
6:18.
recorded our podcast.
Okay,
and
perfect.
I already packed for tomorrow. All I have to do is find a train from Philly to Lancaster. That's all I got to do. But
I tell you what. Ping me and let me know.
Okay.
Ping me and let
Probably
me know.
an hour.
All right.
Now.
All right, we can do that.
We don't have anything else to do. Oh, we got to gas up the truck on the way home.
Yeah.
So, chat. I know Nerd Girl enjoyed the show. I hope you guys enjoyed the show as well. Did you guys have any questions for us about, not necessarily about Destiny, but about Destiny, about Sweeney Todd, or about podcasting?
Sensitivities, my lord.
That's
Ladies
such a...
and their sensitivities. We had to get up there.
That's a tough.
That's a
number.
tough note. That's a tough note.
No, that entire piece.
Well, but I mean, that's the thing. I think
Watton bell rings in the tower.
Oh God!
But I tell you this.
Ding dong.
I tell you this. I think that's characteristic of Sondheim because when you look at all of his stuff, anyone from where
Into the Woods is exactly the same.
Into the Woods is ridiculous. He's hard. Sunday in the Park with George is just. It's a gorgeous musical, but it is wicked.
It's complex,
wicked hard.
Yeah.
And then you got it's just great stuff. It was just amazing. Amazing. All right, well listen, I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it a stream. So let's see who
you can stream. We're playing later if you want. I don't care.
Oh, I might.
All right,
I might. Why not? It'll be a short stream.
Or you can.
Maybe.
But let's see who is on tonight. And let's
I like
see
that it's a short
that.
stream, like an hour, 2 hours. Like you guys have a different idea of what's short.
Oh, dude, don't you remember though when day one we were binging? We were binging all the time.
Yeah, but there's ones that you guys do that are like 6 or 8 hours long, and I'm like, I can't watch all that.
Yeah.
Well, the idea is that you're going, but the people that are watching, sometimes they'll pop in for maybe an hour or two, then they'll go somewhere else, and then like right now our numbers have been hopping around, between 15 and 20, and and it's just new people coming in, people coming out.
Yeah.
Some people do, they stay for the whole time. They sometimes will put us on the background, and we're the background noise, which nothing wrong with that. It's sort of the ebb and flow in and out of the Twitch oeuvre.
Sure.
And
we didn't get to talk about nerfs. We didn't get to all harsh nerfs.
Well, yeah, we didn't get that deep into it because there was so much I wanted to talk about the reactions to it first. I also wanted to talk about. I wanted to cover on things like okay, well, we got the Festival of the Lost coming. What are you looking forward to there? Stuff like that. I wanted to make sure we covered as much as we could, but not make it a ridiculously long, hour and a half podcast.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to, because remember, we originally were going to try to keep this between 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah. But then with the frequency being what they are, you can cut this in half and have it be 30 minutes.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I think what we're doing between 40 to an hour, I think is a good length.
Yeah.
And okay, so let's see who is on tonight. And again, chat, thank you so much for being part of the podcast. We really appreciate you all being here. It's been a good time.
Hang in there.
Yeah. Wait.
God.
Wait.
That's another good one. That's a really good one.
So many good songs. So many good songs. Oh, I know who we're rating. So.
Is it Lulu?
No.
Hardest to plan
No.
the plans.
This guy we're rating because he was my seatmate, or my rowmate. He was my rowmate in the flight all the way to all the way to TwitchCon. This guy's name is Dan of the Past. Really nice guy, Dan of the Past. In fact, he wants to come over.
This is the chef, right?
Yeah. Who happened to be in Haymarket. And he wants to come over and he wants to do a podcast. So we're definitely going to do that. So we're going to go on ahead. And hey, Froy, you came in at the end, but it's always a good time to see you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And just so you know, Froy, heads up, that person that you were having drinks with, yeah, he's coming over here in a few. So I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a fun catch up. So this is Dan of the Past we're rating. So everybody, I just want to say real quick, thank you so much. On behalf of the fire team for the tips, the bits, the subs, the host, the auto host, and everything that you do that helps this channel grow. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been fantastic tonight. Remember, you go to twitch.tv/the-T-Monster and find that panel. And then, whoa, there you go.
He's making ice cubes.
I think he is.
I'm taking this off.
And you can go on ahead and you can give in the Games to Give iPads for Kids program that Bungie is doing with Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network. Until next time, probably later tonight, I wish you all the best. And again, eyes up, Guardians. Time to give up the ghost. The first round's on us. Mwah. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Let's go raid Dan of the Past.